As a controller, I'd like to be treated quickly, promptly, get the job done, no messing around, clear information.
I'm a feeler, so as a customer I'd like to be treated as if they're really friendly, easy, stress-free, like peace of mind, so I like to know that the people that I'm talking to I trust.
I'm a thinker, so if I was a customer I think it would be important for the person on the other end of the phone to be helpful, to be polite and friendly, but also to be efficient. I think that's really, really important. Also, I think it's really important for them to be able to give me as much information as I feel is appropriate.
Myself, as I'm an entertainer, as a customer, I expect when I, for example, in a call centre, if I called a call centre, I'd expect a nice chat on the phone with someone, nice and laid back, and just a bit of banter between us, really, just so nice and relaxed, just like a chat between yourself and your friends.
Through Brandology, I've learnt that it's not how you want to be treated, everyone's different. Previously I struggled dealing with controllers and thinkers because they wanted to be straight to the point, get it over and done with, the facts and figures.
I used to find entertainers a little bit difficult to deal with because they'd be probably quite over the top quite often, sort of run away with conversations.
So now when I do speak to controllers, I adapt myself so that if they do want to get to the point, I cut the short talk and just get straight to the point, get everything they want to be done and just get the call finished with, just so that they're happy and I'm happy.
Now I've recognised that not everyone's the same as the way I am, and not everyone wants to be treated the way that I do, and it's just about being patient and making sure that everyone's happy, not just myself.
I think the difficult thing at first is probably identifying people. The risk may be that you might identify them wrongly and then perhaps try and use the wrong tactics, but the best sort of cases that it works in when people are sort of extreme personality types.
I'll adapt myself to the way that they'd like to be treated. For example, a feeler, I'll soften my voice, talk slower, sort of be sympathetic as if to what they're calling for, making sure that I'm giving them clear information, understanding what their need is for the call today, and making sure that they go away happy.
I feel Brandology has helped outside of work as well as in work, as it's helped me realise what personality traits my friends and family are.
When there's a big group of you at the pub or something, also around you can see exactly what different drivers they are and see who in your group is the more controlling, who are the more empathetic ones.
It's made me realise actually how much detail I go into, or I used to ask a lot of questions without really realising, and people would point that up, and now I'm sort of starting to notice it myself.
Within our team we've got a mixture of everything. We've got quite a lot of entertainers and then quite a few feelers as well, and there's only one or two thinkers.
My team leader is a controller. I think it has improved our relationship actually. He probably gives me a little bit more time to look into things and ask questions.
My team leader is an entertainer as well, so we're actually both entertainers, so we don't generally clash in regards to personality drivers. We are both quite laid back. I think knowing what we know now with the Brandology, it has helped because we can both identify exactly what we like to have, and we understand that we both like the same.
I feel Brandology has helped the managers, as now they know how to treat their team members differently. I think before it was more of like a structure. They dealt with all the team members the same, whereas now they know to deal with feelers a bit more personally. They know to be a bit not as hard on them, whereas entertainers, they can have a bit of a laugh and a joke with them, and they know that's how they want to be treated.
I always felt like I gave good service and I could speak to all sorts of different people, but I'm probably a little bit more accommodating, I think, perhaps to people's personality types.
If you're on the phone to a customer who is a controller, now it's just naturally adapting it, and I know what to say, when to say it, and just deal with that customer there and then.